to another edition of Chef Barry.
I'm not really a chef.
I'm here with my cute assistant, Dahlia.
She's really my adorable daughter.
And on the camera, as always, Ivrea.
My other adorable daughter.
Hi.
And tonight, we haven't done an episode in a while, so welcome back. And tonight, we are doing a dish from the Jerusalem cookbook by Yotam Atalengi and Sami Tamimi. It's an interesting story. You can read about it. It's a great cookbook. And it's this wonderful dish that I made for Thanksgiving. Roasted butternut squash and red onion with tahini and zatar. Oh, it's so delicious. And we're very excited about this. So the way you start out with this one is you get a nice big butternut squash and you just cut it up into sort of wedges like that, maybe about half-inch thick, and these nice little wedges, and then cut up 2 red onions in these kind of quarter-inch wedges. You stick them in a bowl, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of salt and some pepper, and you toss it nicely, and then you spread it out on a cookie sheet. Okay, very simple. Put it on a cookie sheet, like so. Make sure it's nice and spread. Will you do that for me, Miss Dahlia? Thank you. Beautiful. And then we're just going to put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Now you got to watch. It says to watch, make sure that the onions don't burn. Okay, but 30 to 40 minutes. The oven's at 475. It's a pretty hot oven. So you may have to take the onions out before squash, but you put it in 30 to 40 minutes until the squash is tender. So we're going to do that, and then we'll hot in there. Let that go. And when that's ready, we'll be right back and we'll do the next step. We'll see you soon. Now, the next thing that we do for this dish is we make the tahini sauce, okay? So we have some sesame tahini here. I've put 3½ tablespoons of tahini in a bowl. Now we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons. Alright, so now what we do is we make the tahini sauce. While we're waiting for the stuff to bake, you can see it's in there. It's almost ready. So we start with, to make the tahini sauce, we start with 3½ tablespoons of tahini. Thank you, Miss Dahlia. And we'll put in about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. This is from the tree in the backyard. And maybe keep the seed out. And another half there, so. Take out the seed, okay. And then 2 tablespoons of water. That in, Miss Dahlia, and clove, just a small clove of garlic, and just crush that, okay, and put that in there. Like that. And then, if you would just whisk that up for me, sweetheart. And then whisk it up, and it's kind of going to be the consistency of honey. And there you go, beautiful. It's delicious. That's going to go on the dish toward the end. Okay. Then the other thing we do over here while you're doing that is 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil at low heat and 3.5 tablespoons of pine nuts. We're going to toast the pine nuts. It's another element of the dish that makes it really delicious. You got to make sure that you don't burn these. So we'll just toast them at low heat.
How's this?
Let's see how Dolly's doing. Oh, beautiful. Looks like that needs a little more water. It should be a little more runny than that. That's a little thick, so over here you can grab some water. Okay. Just a little bit, sweetheart. There you go. So we'll be right back. When we're back, the pine nuts will be toasted, the tahini sauce will be ready, and I even think the butternut squash and onion stuff mixture will be ready, and we'll put it all together and taste it. It's going to be yummy. See you in a minute. Okay, so if you can see, come in close, Ivrea, the pine nuts are just about ready. Watching them closely, see as they're toasting, you don't want to make sure they don't burn. Okay, that looks good. And now stop them from cooking. Excuse me, sweetheart. Stick it in the bowl here. Okay. Oh, those are beautiful. Came out perfectly. Okay. Now, all right, we've got our pine nuts. We've got the tahini sauce, and also some zatar, a tablespoon of zatar. You can get that at the Eastern store, Mediterranean store. It's delicious stuff. Right. Now we're ready to put the whole dish together. Here's our butternut squash and onions. Isn't that beautiful? It burned a little on the ends, but I don't mind. Gives it a nice flavor. Okay, Miss Dolly, we're going to put this in the bowl here. Okay, get this all assembled. Smells so good. Doesn't it, girls?
Yes, it does.
I would say that this is Ivry and Dolly's favorite dish, but I'd be lying.
You would. Very true.
I don't even know if have you guys even tried this one?
No.
No?
I've tried toasted onions.
You've tried toasted onions?
Well,
Okay. It's
onions?
someday this will be Ivry and Dolly's favorite dish.
Toasted
That is my greatest hope.
Whoa. Okay.
So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Now, Miss Dahlia, we add the tahini sauce. Okay.
Beautiful.
You add a little tahini, please. Spread it around. Beautiful. I'm good at that. Nice. That's probably plenty. You don't have to do all of it. Perfect.
Are we going to mix it in?
There you go. Okay, and then put on some pine nuts.
Are we going to mix
This is
this
beautiful.
in to
Yeah,
the...
we'll mix it up.
Okay.
There you go. That's probably enough. Gorgeous. And now, I put them all on. What the heck? And then the zatar.
Where'd it
Makes
go?
it so
There
good.
it is.
And just sprinkle it on. Use your fingers or
everywhere.
whatever you like. And there you have it. Isn't that gorgeous?
Do I put it all on?
Beautiful.
Wow.
So that is our roasted butternut squash with tahini sauce, pine nuts, and zatar. I hope you make it and enjoy it because it's absolutely delicious. So thank you for watching. This is Chef Barry,
I'm not really a chef.
my assistant Dahlia,
Really my adorable daughter.
and my camera woman Yvette, my other adorable daughter. Thanks for watching. And what do we have next? We don't even know what we have next. We're talking about it, but we don't know. But there's going to be something. So tune in. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Hey, woman. Why don't you buy